What's up, everyone? John from Beyond AR TV. It's time for an audio-only, off-camera appearance track review. That's right, I'm not on camera today, and I think I'm feeling perhaps a little bit burned out of just being on camera every time, and this makes it a little bit easier for me to just kind of put my feelings and thoughts out there and just not, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit under pressure right now when it comes to that. So for my sanity, hopefully you guys understand and will still enjoy the track review. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you have not heard the new track from A Day to Remember, which is called Bad Vibrations, off of an album of the same name that is coming out mid-August, then you can check the link in the description down below. You can watch that music video that just dropped. I am loving this new song. I'm really liking it at the very least. It's a big step up from Paranoia, a song that if you saw my track review, you probably know that I was just not that into. A lot of fans seem to be torn on it and divided as well. You gave me hell in the comments section, but then on the other side of things, you had my back in the comments section. So it was interesting to see the back and forth there. I thought it was a good discussion, though. Overall, a lot of positive stuff and just kind of thinking on what the band would do next. They said to Zane Lowe in an interview that they were not making a new album, they weren't in the process, that they just put out a song, and I think that Paranoia actually is going to stand as a standalone single, and that's totally okay with me if it's not appearing on this new record. It might appear on the deluxe edition, but do not quote me on that, as I am not sure as of right now. I think what is going over so well for me about this one is that it just feels like something more than just putting out a song. This actually feels like a gripping lead single with detailed guitar work, great vocals from Jeremy McKinnon, the lead singer of this band. I'm really enjoying Jeremy on this track and just how aggressive and intense, in your face he feels with his vocals. And the lyrical content here is, of course, angry, pissed off, maybe what you would expect from A Day to Remember in a sense, but I feel like they got even heavier. A lot of people are saying Homesick 2.0. That's what they're hoping for from this record. And as a fan, yeah, I'm hoping for something maybe in that vein as well. We haven't heard that in a while. That record came out in 2009. That was my first A Day to Remember album, Downfall of Us All. Hooked me. I thank you, Fuse, back in the day for getting me into that. And yeah, from there it just kind of blossomed. I really enjoyed a lot of the material. Common Courtesy was a very solid album, and I still listen to tracks like Sometimes You're the Hammer, even City of Ocala. I mean, it's a solid record through and through. There were pop-punk stylings, there were metalcore ones, there were hardcore elements, and it was just a really nice blend. I mean, we even got like the tearjerkers, like End of Me, just a fantastic, very well done song. And with this new one, I'm seeing them going back to a heavier direction, which is just kind of unexpected. You see a lot of these bands like Bring Me the Horizon just going in a softer, more poppy direction, and it's nice to see A Day to Remember breaking away from Victory Records, self-releasing this on their homemade ADTR records, which I think is going to be a very cool thing. The vinyl and the CD are up for pre-order. You can check the link in the description down below if you would like to check that out. But I'm definitely a backer of the whole DIY thing, and I think that they have creative freedom again, and it seems like they are really just channeling some inner anger on this track, and it's a very good thing. It's just basically like a fuck you to someone who is trying to get all in your head, like basically like they said, wrapping around you like a fog. There's one line in there where I could have sworn he said like the harlot, but he's saying like the heartless, and I laughed the first time I heard it because I was like, wait, what? And it kind of threw me for a loop. But all in all, I think this is a very entertaining song. Like I said, there's some detailed guitar work here. I love what's going on in kind of like the first verse and kind of the pre-chorus there. There's some extra guitars layered in, and there's kind of like a deep bass that's kind of pummeling as well. It's not just the kind of chug styled guitars that one might expect from something in the hardcore genre. A lot of problems that I had with the recent Beartooth release is that it just felt very stale, like they were playing the same chords over and over again and not really mixing it up. Here, A Day to Remember do everything they can to keep it from feeling stale, and I love that. The breakdown of this track is just fantastic. The screaming there, mixed with kind of the shrill of the guitars. It's kind of just like an abrupt and abrasive sound, but I really enjoy that. It just kind of intensifies the listening experience. I like this track a lot. There's good lyrics, at least for this genre. I feel like there's not some, I don't know, it's not something that I come into like expecting the world, and I was impressed, especially for the style that this music is. And the musicality of the track, I couldn't really ask for more. I like seeing the hard side of A Day to Remember as well, especially when they're being creative with it. Cough Cough Paranoia, did not care for that one, even though it was a little bit heavier. I think that they nail that vibe that they were really going for, and this is the perfect lead-off single for their album Bad Vibrations, and the song, obviously, of the same name. I'm a fan. 4 out of 5 for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit the like button while you're here. Subscribe to the channel because friends don't let friends go unsubscribed. If there's any other new songs that I've missed recently, big releases that you'd like to see me talk about, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll of course return this Sunday for an episode of 7 on Sunday. I already have several of those ready to go. Keep leaving requests for those. I'm really enjoying filming that series right now. I feel like I've kind of hit a stride with that, and I'm glad to see that you guys are receiving it so well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Seriously, taking me to over 23,000. Started the year at like 7,000, so that's incredible. Thank you to all the new and old viewers. I'll see you very soon right here on Beyond AR TV.